Hello everybody. Got out early this morning. Well, got up early. It's after 9 o'clock. It's after 9 o'clock right now, but got up about, I don't know, 5 o'clock this morning, had some breakfast, made some coffee, went downstairs and piddled around, worked on some different configurations, reviewed some videos I did with the OSMO. I'm trying to put together some comparisons of the OSMO's camera, and I've got some drone footage I wanted to incorporate into it and things like that. And I got tired of sitting there in front of that computer, so I got out and drove to my favorite fishing spot that I go to a lot. I did bring a fishing pole. I've got it in the side box here. I'm right here at the turnoff. I thought I'd at least give you some visual of where I fish a lot. Now, I can't give you too much information because I normally blindfold people when I bring them out here to fish, so they can't spread the information around. You know how fishermen are and get to running that mouth, and then all of a sudden you ain't got no fish no more. Anyway, I'm here right at the turnoff, fixing to go down through there. I've got the other GoPro 7. I've got it set in the dash, and I think I've settled a lot of those problems I had with mounting equipment in the dash of this pickup truck. It took some wedging and cutting and wedging of wood components, and I think I've got it set up. So anyway, I'll take us down the road, and I'll fire this thing back up when I get down here. The other thing I brought to do is I'm going to fly the Mini. I'm going to put the Mavic Mini in the air. Now, this is my goal, this is my desire, is to fly it over portions of this stream, some of the nice little waterfalls and rock features in the stream. It's a scary proposition. You hear all the horror stories about flying over water. I'll just go slow, and I doubt that I'll get many satellites down here in all these holes down here, but we're going to give it a shot anyway. I'm going to drive on down the road here. I'll speed it up some, but at least enjoy the scenery, okay? Enjoy the scenery, and I'll talk to you in a little while. Okay, all right. I'll speed that drive up. In reality, it was a 20-minute drive to get from where I turned off and started that last recording to get up here to the headwaters. Looks like this has got some guys doing some fishing back in here, or some bear hunting, probably deer hunting back up in the wilderness. But I do a lot of fishing in here. I used to do a lot of camping years and years ago. There's somebody parked behind me right now. If they're going to get out and do some fishing, I may not be able to fly the drone as I'd wished. But I hope you found the drive as beautiful as I did. I had to speed, like I said, I had to speed it up quite a bit to get it in, because in reality, it was a 20-minute drive. Stopped here for a minute to take a look at everything and see if it's going to be copacetic to go fly the Mini over this water. make sure there's no fishermen involved. Anyway, I'll rig up something and try and show you guys what I'm doing out here. Try and put the Osmos on a tripod, maybe show the drone taking off, maybe do some kind of shots and then put it all together in some kind of production. Show you what kind of things I do I do this stuff all the time, or used to do it more than I do now, but I just like to show everybody a little bit of what I do in my free time, what I enjoy, the things that I enjoy. I did bring the fishing pole, so we'll see what happens. Anyway, I'll check back with you later. Okay guys, what I got is I got I got a couple of these that green woolly bugger right there. I'm gonna go ahead and put that on the line, and then we'll walk down there and cast about for a few minutes and see if we have any luck. But I'm not going to bore you with me swapping out hooks, so let me tie this on, and then we'll take a walk down to the creek and see what happens. See you in a minute. All right, got the old woolly bugger knotted on. Fisherman's knot. Can't get it to focus. There we go. Little woolly bugger knotted on. Got 2 pieces of shot lead, and then about 3 feet. I'm going to float about 3 feet. I've put in a strike indicator. Some people call it a float. I call it a strike indicator. You can call it whatever you want, but it's about as far as from the tip of my nose to the end of my arm. That's how far out I've got it. So that's the way I set up. And I'm going to walk down here and drift into a current, just see if we got any luck. Come along with me, y'all. Just come along with me. Right. Might be a little muffled, but we're gonna walk down through here and see what happens. Get out here in this one deep hole. See if I can keep my feet dry. If I lose this woolly bugger, I ain't going in after it, because I didn't bring no waders. But I'm here for the scenery most of the time anyway. I like the scenery. I like to catch the fish, and I will eat them from time to time if I got a friend who wants some, but normally I'm just here for the scenery. Here for the scenery. Maybe we'll catch one for everybody to look at. Oop. Oop. I'm not gonna fish long. If I had my fly rod, I could get out there a little further. And I hadn't changed this line out. And it's cold out here. So I can feel that line's twisted pretty good. All that heavy fishing I did a month or two back, I need to change the line out. You figure you cast and fish like this, you make 300-400 casts in a day, and that really puts some twist in the line. It affects how well everything, how it casts, how everything works. Anyway, just fishing that deep run right there. Maybe something's holding out. It's probably fished out pretty good this time of year. You gotta, any fish that are left in there are really wary, tough to catch. But that'd be a good one if you catch one. They're good ones. They know what it's all about. Bad offhand. Yeah, this old line is really tangled. Oh, that's good. Caught a leaf. Woohoo! Man, I hooked a good one then. Felt like a monster on this ultralight. Green is probably not a good color to be out here with right now. Probably a brown or a black, maybe even a lighter color, or chartreuse, or something along those lines. Probably a brown. Anyway, cold out here. Don't know how long this old battery is gonna hold on this OSMO, and I want to get some drone footage on it. Shit. Probably could go a little deeper as cold as it is, but I just wanted to show y'all where I fish at more than anything. You gotta watch that rhododendron. Ha! Darn, I knew there'd be something under that damn. Boy, they strike fast. See if he'll go for it again. Alright. Couple more casts. Well, maybe less than that. Oh, it came free. Caught me another leaf. And a stick. Got me a stick that time. Look at that. Look at that. Ain't no telling what you're catching this here river. Anyway, just gotta keep working them. Yeah, this old line is bound up in this thing here. Probably got 1,000 casts on it or better. Fished a lot of cricket in here. If I had my fly rod, but I didn't bring it, then boy, we'd be out here all day for sure then. Right in there. Hiding in them slack water pockets. Yep. All right, we're going upstream. Got to bring y'all back out here in the spring. That old overhang catch my line. Put some new line on this thing. Anyway, I was up here a couple months ago with the brother-in-law, and he caught his limit 2 days, and I caught my limit the same 2 days. So he took a freezer back, a boatload of fish back with him, put in his freezer. That's the first time I've kept any fish, and I don't know how long. But anyway, one more cast. All right, let's go get the drone. I'll end this recording and come back when I got the drone. Okay, like I said, I'm a little nervous about this. Flying over water, they say, is not very wise, but let's see if we can find a relatively flat rock. That might work. Gotta have the props clear. And I don't know nothing about no hand launching. See some of these old boys do on the YouTube. I don't know if I'm coordinated enough. You gotta get the cable. Always something. If I pick the right one, got it. Shows I'm recording. Well, I'm gonna have to shut that down to put the drone up. Gotta take the cover off this phone too. Forgot clean about that. Just not very prepared. Gotta remember not to get in a rush either. That's the worst thing you can do. I'd rather miss the shot than lose the drone. Take heed on that, people. Take heed. Just take your time. Get yourself prepared for the flight. Make sure you got good connections. Power up the remote. Open the app, DJ Fly. Connect aircraft. Then it went through its stuff. Lights are still flashing. There we go, preparing to take off. See if I pick up any satellites out here. Go ahead and hit record. Oh. Go ahead and get ready to video and see if it'll let me take off, even though I don't have satellites. Nope, still saying it's preparing. Take off with caution. It wants to drift down, look at it. Let's go ahead and get it up a little more. Let's adjust this EV value. And then lock it. If this don't make me nervous, I don't know what does. It's drifting. Look at it drifting backwards. Now it's just flying on its own. It doesn't have any satellite. Talking about making a boy nervous. Still no satellites. Look at it go up by itself. I'm just going to take it slow and easy. See, look at it rise by itself. Now it's acting all wonky. Still no satellites. I got 8. And I'm right in the sun now, so that doesn't make for very impressive photography. Look how close it looks. Up, up. Get back. Up. Turn my way. Still no satellites.
The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
Oh, got some satellites now. That don't mean it'll stay in its damn position. You're gonna take it down to cinematic, or sign, not sport, but sin smooth. Just to see how it acts over that. Oh, my gimbal. Yep, there it went. Oh, it landed on a rock. But guess what? I'm gonna have to get wet. And that's it for me today. Look at that. I mean, you can't get no luckier. There is no better luck than that. No better luck than that for it to land on that rock. Unless I take a spill getting back to the shore over here. Well, that ought to be exciting footage for everybody. I know it was exciting for me for a minute. All right. Let's see if it'll take off. Guess I gotta power it down and power it back up, huh? Let's see what happens. That was some weird drift, man. I didn't even have my fingers on the sticks. And it took off. Let's go up here on the road. And we'll fly up down this road. Man, it just went straight up, straight back on its own. Look. What mode am I in? Oh, sin mode. There it goes drifting again. Probably need to do some IMU calibrations maybe. says IMUs are normal, compass is normal. Look at it drift to the right. Still drifting. Look at it drift, look at it drift. Fingers all the way off the controls. Look at it drift. Uh-oh. All right. Son of a bitch. Look at it drift. It's got 10 satellites. Hand caught. All right. This Capper, now it says compass calibration required. Anyway, let's walk down here and get the gear. IMU attitude error. So we got all kinds of stuff going on here now. Hit that little prop. Let's see, where did I put that down at? There it is. We're gonna fly to it. There's a trail right here. Oh, I wasn't recording any of that. Oh well. That's the way it goes. Oh, it was on this one though. Well, boys and girls, that was quite exciting. I got down here and the drone, of course y'all saw the footage, the drone took a bath. Well, actually it didn't take a bath. I cannot believe how lucky I was for it to fall out of that rhododendron tree and land directly on a rock underneath. Very, very lucky that it didn't go into the drink at all. Unbelievable. Had to cross the stream. Of course, you got to see the footage on that. And the drone was shaky the whole time, and I'm not sure exactly what it is. At one point, it never had any real satellite, never really had any satellite connections. Well, it was always in the red, and then it hooked up, and I think it had 9 or 10 and was in the green. We'll have to review the, no, I didn't do the screen record. We'll have to see if it lost, see if we can determine whether it had lost satellite when it started that drift into that tree. And then again, once I retrieved it, flying up here on the bank away from it, up on the road, up toward the road, it started acting funny again and drifting. Toward the end there, on the screen it was reading satellite sensor error or something like that, and then it said it needed IMU calibration and compass calibration, but when I went to the settings it didn't say anything about it. So I'm going to get out of here, head back, and maybe stop off at the ball fields or maybe at the pavilion area and do a compass calibration, find somewhere where there's some tables, and do a IMU and a compass calibration and check for firmware updates, and put it back in the air and see what happens. Maybe I'll get some video with that. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching me cross that river. The camera caught me crossing it, and on the drone caught me coming across. That was pretty cool. And the Osmos caught me crossing it from the other direction. So anyway, I didn't have any external mics set up on the Osmo. I don't either at this point now as well. It looks like the Cinova, this adapter, it's got this USB port on the bottom there, but when I tried to run power to it, it didn't seem to be passing power through. So I don't know, I'll have to play with that some more and check on it. I've got the Osmos just plugged straight in right now, doing a power charge, because I guess it didn't last very long out here recording in 4K, and I only got one battery. But who wants to stop in the middle of something and change batteries? Anyway, something to talk about later. I'll let this thing charge up as I'm going down the road to I guess to the ball fields or somewhere, and try it again, see what we can come up with. Anyway, thanks a lot. Check in with you later. Adios.